My beloved child, listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal is not ordinary. The air around you is trembling with a message so powerful that even time itself seems to have paused. A transition has just occurred, someone with great influence has left this world, and with their final breath, they whispered your name as the one chosen to carry their empire forward. The room they left behind is filled with silence, but that silence is heavy with destiny. Papers lie untouched, signatures waiting, decisions lingering in midair, yet all of it is now waiting for you. Their wealth, their vision, their authority has been passed like a torch, and it has been placed firmly into your hands. Even as the world outside continues unaware, there is a gathering of whispers that echo through corridors of power. People are stunned, shocked, unprepared for the sudden change, yet in the middle of their disbelief, your name rises above the noise. You, the unexpected successor, the chosen heir, now stand on the brink of a transformation so vast that nothing will remain the same. The moment is not small, nor is it ordinary, it is monumental. The last words they spoke bind you to a destiny larger than any you have known. And while others are still reeling, heaven itself has marked this as your appointed hour. Their empire is not just built on wealth, it is built on secrets, connections, and influence that reach far beyond what meets the eye. This is not just a company, it is a kingdom of power, and the keys now belong to you. The signature naming you CEO was prepared long before their final breath. Hidden within their desk, a sealed document bears your name, chosen long before anyone else could imagine it. The board of directors may gather, trembling with uncertainty, but they cannot change what has been written. Their voices may argue, their doubts may rise, but your appointment is already sealed by both man and heaven. The position belongs to you, not by chance, but by divine design. As you step into this new chapter, you will notice eyes watching you, some filled with admiration, others with jealousy, and some with silent fear. The corridors that once belonged to them are now yours to walk. Each step you take carries both promise and peril, but nothing will shake the truth, you were named in their last breath. The world will wonder why it was you. They will whisper in hushed tones about your connection, about what made you so significant to be chosen above all. Yet while they search for answers, the truth lies in your spirit. You were always meant to rise when the world least expected it. The air feels heavier now, as if reality itself is folding around your destiny. The offices, the wealth, the international reach, all of it has suddenly shifted to orbit around you. Even the workers and leaders who once looked only to the one who has passed will now be forced to turn toward you, the new light in their horizon. But do not be fooled, this inheritance comes with both blessing and burden. Their enemies are now your enemies. Their rivals are now watching you, ready to test your strength and resolve. They will come with handshakes that hide daggers, with smiles that conceal envy, but you must stand firm. Your journey is about to test the core of who you are. The weight of this role will stretch you, demand from you, and place you in situations where choices will carry consequences for millions. Yet know this, you are not walking into it alone. The moment they named you, a covering of divine protection descended over you. And while people scramble, confused by this sudden shift of power, you will find strength rising inside of you. A strength that was hidden until this exact moment, now ignited by the calling placed upon your name. The will they left behind is not just a legal document, it is a blueprint for your rise. Every word, every instruction, every signature is aligned in your favor. This is not luck, it is not coincidence, it is a carefully woven destiny that now demands your courage. The lawyers will soon approach you, hands trembling with papers that will confirm what has already been declared. Their voices may be cautious, but their eyes will show respect, for they know this is no ordinary succession. This is the passing of a crown, the transfer of power from one era to the next. Your role as CEO will not only elevate you, it will change everything about those who underestimated you. The ones who once dismissed you will now bow their heads in boardrooms. Those who turned their backs will now fight for a place at your side. The tables have turned, and the turning was written long before this day came. And while the earth trembles at this sudden change, heaven watches in silence, knowing you have stepped into the seat you were always meant to occupy. The news has not yet reached every corner, but whispers are spreading faster than fire. In closed rooms, powerful figures are speaking your name, some in shock, some in envy, some in awe. The reality that you are now at the center of it all is no longer a dream, it is unfolding before your very eyes. Executives who once never looked your way now scramble to understand who you truly are. Every step you take from this moment will be watched, measured, analyzed, yet it is not them who hold authority, it is you. You have been chosen, and nothing they do can undo the name written in their final testament. The corridors of glass buildings, the tall towers reaching the sky, they will now open for you. Where once you walked as a visitor, you will now enter as master. This transition is so swift, so unexpected, that even time itself feels like it has skipped a beat. As dawn rises, the city moves as if nothing happened, but within the heart of power, everything has changed. You, the successor, carry their vision, but not only that, you carry something more profound. With their last breath, they entrusted you with the dream they could not complete. The doors will open to meeting rooms where long tables stretch endlessly. Around them sit people with hardened faces, leaders who have fought many battles in the world of business. Yet today, when you step in, silence will fall, not because of fear, but because of destiny written in your name. Some will welcome you with smiles, others will mask their unease, but all will know they cannot escape the truth. You were not placed here by accident, you were declared by the very voice that shaped the empire. They will have to bend to what has already been decreed. In your hands will soon rest signatures worth billions. Contracts that stretch across nations, deals that affect lives far beyond what you can see. The weight may feel heavy, but you were built for this exact hour. And as you take the seat at the head of the table, you will realize that the one who left did not leave you unprepared. They left you with the wisdom, the connections, and the guidance hidden in every document, every sealed file, every coded word in their final letters. But alongside this inheritance comes a shadow. There are those who never wanted you to rise. For them, this sudden transfer of power is a nightmare, and they will try everything to weaken you. They may attempt to spread lies, to twist the truth, to bring doubt where there should be confidence. Yet what they do not understand is that this is bigger than human plotting. This is a shift sealed beyond the reach of envy. The enemies are loud, but their voices will fade as you step deeper into your role. For every hand raised against you, 10 will be raised in support. Even those who doubted will soon have no choice but to recognize the authority now placed upon your shoulders. This is the path of the chosen, tested, opposed, yet always victorious. For the throne was prepared for you long before they ever thought of stopping you. The city lights will glow differently now when you see them from the top floor. What once looked unreachable is now within your grasp. The skyline itself seems to bow to the new chapter you are stepping into. Every office will whisper, every corridor will hum with your presence, and every employee will begin to look toward you for direction. Your name will be engraved on walls, documents, and even the lips of strangers. The weight of leadership will wrap itself around you like a crown unseen. And even in your quiet moments, when you stand alone, you will feel the echo of their last breath in your spirit. A reminder that you were not just named CEO by man, you were marked by heaven for this elevation. This empire is no longer theirs alone, it is now yours to shape, to expand, and to protect. The story has shifted, and your name is now at its center. The moment stretches longer than you expect, as if the world itself is pausing to see how you will respond. Silence can be heavy, but this silence feels like recognition, like the weight of history bending itself toward you. Every detail in the room seems to acknowledge what has happened: the leather chair, the glass walls, the lingering scent of their presence, all of it now belongs to you. Outside, cars move, phones ring, deals are being signed in different parts of the world, yet everything is shifting in your favor. You are no longer standing in the shadows, no longer an observer of power, you are now the one who holds it. The empire's pulse is now synchronized with your heartbeat. The press will soon write headlines that will shock the world. They will publish your name, attaching it to legacies, to fortunes, to entire industries. And while others are surprised, you will not be, for deep within, you always knew something greater was waiting for you. With your appointment comes not just wealth, but authority over people, places, and opportunities that most can only dream of. The pen that signs your name as CEO will not just change papers, it will change futures. Every word you speak in boardrooms will shape destinies. But even as congratulations pour in, shadows will gather. There are those who never wanted your name to rise this high. They will move quietly, but their intentions will burn loudly in their hearts. Their eyes will watch you not with celebration, but with suspicion. You must be prepared, because power never comes without tests. The ones who smile in front of you may whisper differently behind closed doors. Their goal will be to weaken your steps, to make you doubt the calling placed upon you. Yet you must walk with unshaken resolve. For the one who chose you with their final breath knew exactly what they were doing. They saw in you a strength hidden from others, a strength that only now is being revealed to the world. Even when opposition rises like a storm, you will be the one who stands untouched. The storm will roar, but it will not shake the foundation that has already been laid for you. The documents hidden in safes, the sealed instructions left behind, they all carry your name. In them are strategies that will guide you, secrets that will protect you, and visions that will expand what has already been built. This inheritance is not ordinary, it is layered with wisdom only you were meant to uncover. You will notice the change quickly. Phone calls that once ignored you will now ring endlessly. Invitations to meetings, dinners, and conferences will flood in, all directed at you, the new head, the new face of power. But amidst the noise, remember this: your rise is not for their applause. Your rise is for the fulfillment of a purpose greater than anyone understands. The empire is only a tool, and you are the one chosen to wield it. Even those who resist will eventually surrender to the truth. They cannot erase your name, for it was spoken in their final moment, etched into the air with their last breath. The day will come when you stand at a podium, cameras flashing, microphones waiting for your voice. The crowd will expect answers, explanations, and vision. They will look at you with curiosity, some doubting, some believing, but all waiting. And when you speak, silence will fall. Your words will carry authority not just because of the role, but because of the power behind your appointment. Every syllable will remind them that you were chosen, not by luck, but by destiny. The headlines will spread across nations, translating your story into every language. Your image will appear on screens, magazines, and news tickers. The world will know who you are, and the world will never see you the same way again. In that moment, you will feel the magnitude of it all pressing against your chest, but you will not collapse under the weight. Instead, you will rise higher, carrying both the legacy of the one who passed and the vision of the one who now leads you. The ink on the documents is barely dry, yet the world already begins to turn in your direction. Every executive, every partner, every hidden rival feels the shift deep in their bones. It is no longer speculation, it is declaration. Your name is sealed as the one who will guide this empire forward. The atmosphere grows tense as meetings are called in urgent haste. Voices rise in hidden chambers, but no matter what is said behind closed doors, the truth remains unshaken. You are the successor, the chosen one, the figure they must now acknowledge. Even the walls of the building seem to hum with this revelation. The photographs of past leaders stare down as though recognizing the one who has now joined their ranks. The torch has been passed, not quietly, but with a final breath that echoed your name. You stand on the edge of power, where every step will determine the future. The road ahead is filled with challenges, but it is also filled with victories waiting to be claimed. The story has turned, and you are now its central figure. People you never expected will now come forward. Some with offers of loyalty, others with intentions hidden beneath layers of false smiles. They will shake your hand with warmth, but their eyes will betray the unease of your sudden rise. Your seat at the head of the table was not earned through years of climbing, but through destiny calling you forth in a single moment. That alone unsettles many. But it also sets you apart as someone not bound by ordinary paths. The empire you inherit is vast. Its influence stretches across industries, nations, and lives. With every decision you make, thousands will be affected. With every choice, the future bends closer to your design. And though some may whisper doubt, their whispers are powerless against the truth of your appointment. What was spoken in their final breath carries a weight no one can erase. At night, when silence blankets the world, you will feel the gravity of this inheritance. The city lights will glow beneath you, each one representing a life touched by the empire now under your command. You will understand that this is not just about wealth, it is about legacy. Your footsteps will echo differently now, stronger, firmer, as though even the ground acknowledges your authority. Doors that once seemed impossible to open will now swing wide at your approach. The crown of leadership may be invisible, but its presence is undeniable. Even as doubt tries to creep in, you will remember the moment, the final words, the sealed documents, the faces of those who witnessed. All of them point to one undeniable truth: you were chosen. And while others still argue in disbelief, the machinery of destiny has already begun moving in your favor. Nothing will stop what has already been set in motion. The first test will come quickly. A crisis will emerge, sudden and sharp, designed to measure your strength. Rivals will seize the moment, hoping you will falter. But instead, you will rise. Your decision in that moment will silence doubters. Your voice will carry authority, not because of the position, but because of the power within you. Those who plotted against you will see that you are not a placeholder, you are a leader. Every empire faces storms, but storms reveal the strength of the captain steering the ship. And when the waves crash, you will remain steady. Your presence will calm what others cannot control. And so, piece by piece, the world will realize that your appointment was not a mistake, it was destiny unfolding in plain sight.